We are living through the most intense wave of spiritual awakening humanity has seen in centuries. Old systems are cracking, souls are remembering, and many are unraveling fast. But in a world that doesn't speak the language of energy, spirit, or soul, your awakening gets labeled as a disorder. Spiritual psychosis. This is what happens when real awakening collides with no grounding, no guidance, and no container. You pierce the veil too fast. Your nervous system can't keep up. Your mind starts to spiral. What looks like madness is often just a mystic in the middle of a sacred unraveling. But without spiritual context or community, that unraveling becomes collapse. In spiritually intact lineages, this isn't pathologized, it's protected. Children with sight are mentored by shamans, elders, mystics, taught how to walk between realms, stay anchored in their bodies, distinguish shadow from signal, live in two worlds without breaking. But here, you hear voices, schizophrenic. You isolate, depressed. You speak truth too clearly, bipolar. You awaken, medicate. Why this era is different? Because the collective vibration is rising. Because timelines are overlapping. Because karma is collapsing and soul missions are activating like wildfire. This isn't just a personal shift. It's a planetary reset. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Biggest mistakes people make during awakening. 1. Mistaking downloads for directives. Not every message is meant to be acted on. Some are tests. Some are noise. Some are just your trauma dressing up in divine clothing. 2. Detaching from 3D too fast. You are still in a body, still on earth. Skipping rent won't make you enlightened. 3. Thinking you're the one. Being chosen doesn't mean being above. It means being responsible with what you see. 4. Forcing awakening on others. If they're not ready, you become the very thing you're trying to save them from. 5. No grounding, no body, no breath. If you leave the body, you leave the anchor. You need to eat, sleep, touch the earth. 6. Hiding trauma under a spiritual identity. Crystals can't do the shadow work for you. What you actually need: discernment over obedience, shadow work before channeling, breath work, nature, silence, nervous system regulation, sacred neutrality, not spiritual performance. Someone who's been through it to say, you're not losing your mind. You're meeting it for the first time. Food is a messenger too. When your frequency shifts, your cravings shift. Your body starts whispering what your spirit can't yet say. Detoxing or rebalancing. Craving greens, fruit, or water. You're flushing old energy. Craving meat or carbs. You're grounding from too much light. Your body always balances what your spirit stirs up. Craving specific elements. Salt is earth for grounding. Fruit, light for ascension. Chocolate, heart for comfort, magnesium. Spice, fire for movement, release. Ask, is this soul, shadow, or nervous system? Upgrading your cellular system. One season, you're raw vegan. The next, bone broth, salmon, ancestral fuel. It's not regression, it's realignment. Watch out for addictive loops disguised as cravings, guilt around food, diets you copied from TikTok, not your intuition. This path will stretch you, but it was never meant to break you. If you're craving weird foods, hearing strange things, or questioning everything you ever believed, it might not be madness. It might be be your medicine. Breathe, ground, and remember, you came here for this.